What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As I do, you guys, Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe. Give me a little thumbs up on this video. It really helps me out. So today what we're doing is I'm going to be using my ScanNCut. I've been actually using it all day. I already have some of the labels already here cut out for me, but I know I'm going to use them all up. So, hey, I'm going to make more. I don't care. What is up, Jen? How is it going? So I just released my new set of printable labels, and they come in 8 different colors, if I'm not mistaken. 8 different colors. Here's the link for them. So it's 8 different kits. They all have the same shapes, but they do have different colors. Let me go through them with you here. I have the craft color labels. So you get 7 pages in each set. And each page has different sized labels. Again, this is the craft, and every single one of the colors will come with these sizes here. So there's a bunch of them on this page here. These are nice oval labels. These are great. You can, of course, print these on like sticker paper if you wanted to. Hi, Vanessa. What's up? And I am going to be using my ScanNCut SDX125. Let me get y'all the link, so if y'all want to check it out, you can check out my link on Amazon. 1 second. Okay. There's the link for the ScanNCut if y'all want to check them out. So that's the craft color ones. And I have, these are my black and white ones, number 2. So these are black labels with white outlines. I did a great job printing these out. And these are, I printed mine out on cardstock because I'll probably just glue them down to the journal page, or I will make them into embellishments. So I like cardstock. This is the white with black outlines. This is probably one of my favorite. You can buy this one and just print it out on a bunch of different colored papers as well. Some people don't have craft colored paper, so they'd rather buy the craft colored printable, which is cool. Okay, so here's that. And then we're going to get into the colorful labels. And I did pick out pretty much my favorite colors. So this is the green labels. And I picked out my favorite kinds of greens. So there's the dark green, which is like, I have this one ink pad and it's called Ponderosa Pine. And it's just this really pretty, like dusty green with a hint of blue. So it's like a dark, it's almost like a teal, but it's more on the green side. That's why I put it on this set. We have the really pretty like mint color, mint green. And then we have a dark teal right here. And then we have this like lighter teal, which is more like a jasmine pants. Think about jasmine's pants, kind of like that color. Then we have a lime green over here. This is a lot of fun to pick out what colors I wanted and what colors I liked. But I thought this was, I had fun designing these and picking out the colors. And I tried to get like at least 2 of each on each page, or kind of use every single one. So you get every label you get in every single color. Here's some blue ones. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for that. Here are the oval ones. What's up, Patricia? Here are the small oval ones. And then we go into purple. So for purple, I got like a light dusty purple, a medium purple, a dark purple, and then we go into more of a like, we start going into the like magenta kind of realm. With this is still a medium purple, but it's more like a neon purple compared to this one. It's a little bit more dusty. Then we have your like little fuchsia. So I was really happy about the little fuchsia color. I really loved it. Lenny, hi Lenny. Thank you so much for joining us. Here are the ovals. We got the small circles. These are fun. It was like picking out eyeshadow colors and what colors I wanted. I went with 5 different colors per set. So you get a nice variety or range of hues and stuff. So that's the purples. And I'm going to use a lot of this size, I think. I can already feel it. Then we go into the blues. Now the blues, I just try to get some like light, medium, and then dark. So, and then some like more mediums right down here. Blues are kind of like whatever. I was a little bit more excited about the purples. But you get some fun, nice colors, darker colors right here. And you get all the little shades of blue that you could want. I tried to make one that's more like a navy blue, but it was just too dark. So this is my darkest right here. That's what I decided to go with. Then we have the yellow ones. So I did some light yellow, some like banana yellow, a little bit more orangey yellow. And then I did have some like browns. That's technically still a shade of, still has yellow in it. So I did like a little bit of this like brown color just to get a little bit of variety on the yellows. And I think they look really cute. So I'll definitely be using these in many projects. I'll be using them tomorrow and maybe for the rest of the week. I don't know. Here are my pinks. And I wanted to get some light pinks, dusty pinks, medium pinks, and even some like little peachy kind of colors. I thought that was fun. The ovals, the circles, these are all really cute colors, and I'm really happy to work with them. Very excited, more like a berry color up here, like a wine color. Very, very cute. I'm really, really excited to work with these. And so yeah, so today I just thought, hey, I'm not too excited to really do anything else. So I'm just going to go on ahead and cut out these labels tonight. Like I'm just going to spend all tonight working on these labels, and we'll do something else tomorrow night. And usually I will sit here for a while and cut these things out. That way I don't have to cut them out later on for a minute. Okay, so let's just start. I'm just going to start pulling like one page out of each color. It doesn't matter really the order that I cut them out in. I like to put them over here. And my mat has like officially lost its stickiness. Sorry, my angle's kind of weird here. My mat has officially lost its stickiness. So I have not done the re-sticky mat thingamajiggy that I have. I need to do that. I bought it a while ago. But for now, I'm really just adding tape. I'm just adding tape to certain corners. This isn't a very crazy cut. They're pretty circular and round. So there's not much detail to cut in, so I'm not really afraid of anything getting caught or messed up or anything like that. You also can't see my screen on my camera. So sorry about that. I don't know quite what to do about that. I tried different angles and my screen would just not show. Like it just doesn't show at all. There's no like dimming option. I can't dim it or anything like that. So it's just what it is. This is not a how-to video. This isn't a how-to video on the ScanNCut. I'm sitting in a dark room, was ready to go to bed, and saw the notice. Lenny got saved from going to sleep. Vanessa says you can print them on sticker paper and you can use them to label jars. Yeah, definitely you could do that. You could definitely do that. I wish y'all could see what I'm doing on screen. Not that it's very exciting. I just hit scan and then I have to like tell it where the borders are and then say okay. There's nothing I tried so many different angles, you guys, with this camera and this ScanNCut, but it would not show on camera. I don't know why. Maybe I need to show it from above or something. I don't know. I really don't know. So let me just get this cut here. Okay, select cut. And then I'm going to hit start. And it's going to cut them all out for me. I'm so excited. I already have a bunch of them cut out. But I reprinted basically the ones that I cut out because I was like, oh, I want to show off all the colors and the shapes and stuff. So that's why I reprinted them out to show y'all. Because they're just fabulous. And I'm excited about the colored ones. I'm excited about the black and white ones and the craft ones. I am just excited. So I have been working. I worked on this file a while ago, on this design a while ago. I stopped, and now I'm finishing it off finally. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a project until I decided, like, oh, I want different colors, and oh, I want different shape of labels. And then, I mean, so today I finished off designing, a total of like almost 80 pages, because there's 80 designs, 7 pages each. I forgot all my math, but it's almost 80. Yeah, this machine compared to the CM350 is a lot more quieter. It definitely is a lot more quieter. It has its own little weird noises, but it is quieter when it cuts out, for sure. I just love the colors, you guys. I'm most excited about this like Tiffany blue, this like teal, Jasmine's outfit type of teal color right there. That really tickles my funny bone. Hi, Happy Maker. How are you? How are you? I know some people had cut these out. That's awesome, but I'm not that type of person. I cannot cut these out, even if I wanted to. It would just kill my hands. So I have to use my little ScanNCut here. Earlier, it was making this like weird clunk noise. I don't know where it's coming from, but all I did was, it sounded like it's coming from right here. And all I did was like lift this right here, which like lifts up the bar, and then I put it down. And then the clunky noise stopped. So I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about that, but the clunky noise, it stopped. Okay, so I gotta make sure I get all the tape off. Gotta make sure. Little hair right there. The other reason why I don't really want to re-ink it or re-stick it is because I feel like I would have to be more careful about the mat then, like making sure it doesn't get dusty and really cleaning it off. Right here, I don't have to worry about the dust on there because I'm just taping it on top. So that is one reason why I kind of like the whole taping of it. I already have a whole, what is this, like a half-gallon bag right here, ready for me to just put in my little labels. Again, I'm going to work out of this bag. I kind of enjoy just watching them all jumbled up. Let's get a purple. Okay, let's get a purple one. Oh, this is so pretty. I love, this is probably my favorite color right here. Now, just so you know that the colors on your computer screen may be different than what your printer does. So just be aware of that. I cannot control that. All printers are different. But I did test these pages out. Like, I thought my blues might have looked a little bit too similar, and they did. So I adjusted them. The only color I feel like my printer does not print correctly from what I see on my screen is red. I don't know why my printer, whenever I print out red and it looks red to me, it comes out looking like a bloody orange, like a rusty orange. And so I'm kind of bummed out about that. But there's nothing really I can do. Sadly. I don't want you to see my mess in the background. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get scan, direct cut start, and now it's scanning it. Again, I'm sorry, I can't show you the screen. It's just not, it is just not showing the screen. Maybe if I was a little bit more from above. I didn't try that part. So sorry about that. Sorry about it. And then over here. Like that. frame it. Now it's going to basically outline everything. Find where the outlines are. If y'all have a second, please do make sure to give me a little thumbs up. It helps. And Vanessa has just posted a link to my Facebook group. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay. Okay, now it's going to cut it. I don't know what is wrong with my fingers. Sometimes they don't work on touch screen. Okay, there we go. And I don't know where my fancy little butter knife is. Normally I use my fancy butter knife, but right now I'm just like using the little spatula. It comes with the little, let's see, I might have, oh yeah, here it is. It comes with this little stylus. This little stylus moment here. Might be more professional to use the stylus. So I hope y'all are having a good week. I am having a great week with these labels. It's going to be so cute. I'm going to do so many things. Yesterday I showed y'all how I use them to make this little layout here. This is done with the black and white labels. I did use a lot of the black and white labels, but I also used some of the craft colored labels like that. And I look forward to using more of my colorful labels. Real soon. We'll be making embellishments real soon. But for tonight, I think I'm just going to sit here and just cut out all these labels. It's going to take me all night. But what else do I have to do? So I might as well get it done now, and then I can keep pulling out from that bag for a minute. That's the idea. That is the idea. Yeah, ever since I pulled this little lever and this thing came up and then went down, I haven't heard that clunking sound, so that's good. That's really good. Okay, so let's face down a little bit. You can kind of see a little part of my desk here. I just got to pull off the tape. Okay. And make sure I don't have any tape. Oh, here's the tape right here. These mats do lose their stickiness rather quickly, especially if you use them as much as me. They really lose their stickiness quite quickly. Have anyone tried a Cricut? I have not tried a Cricut myself, not to do this here. I've heard it's possible. It just takes like a couple more steps than I would like. I really just want to print out and then cut out what I get. Here's these labels. They look so cute. That magenta. Oh, I love the difference in all these colors. You get such a nice variety of purples. In my little bag here. And let's go on with another color. There's the purple ones already. Let's do one of the blues. These nice icy blues right here. Jen, you're not impressed with your Cricut? I know it's good for all the preloaded shapes. It has a lot of, I don't even know how they work anymore. Do they make you like pay for a subscription or something for the shapes? Or are they still doing cartridges? I don't even know what's up. I don't even know what Cricut is up to lately, to be honest with you. I saw that they had a mug press though. Didn't see that announcement. Okay, let's get this in here. Now we're facing up. Okay. Again, sorry you can't see my screen. It's a secret what I'm doing. It's top secret. I'm basically just using one of the main functions of this machine. which is, as its name says, scan and cut. So it scans it. Right now it's doing that. It's going to figure out where all the parameters and all that is. It's going to create an outline of where everything is. Now, to be honest with you, I designed my files specifically for the ScanNCut because I love the ScanNCut and I need the ScanNCut to basically do all my cutting. So I designed my files specifically for that. You may find that you don't have the same amount of luck with another designer's files because they probably don't design with the ScanNCut in mind. So just don't be surprised if stuff you put in your ScanNCut doesn't cut out as easily. I have a really old brother, and it doesn't differentiate very well if something is cream in the design. Yeah, that happens. That does happen. It has to have a nice border, a nice dark border around it. Even the beige stuff, I put everything in a nice border so that I can tell. But even sometimes, even with that border, it will not recognize the design. Let me show you. For some reason, these flowers right here, I put a nice crisp border around everything, but it's still, my ScanNCut does not want to recognize this light part of the circle right here. I don't know why. It literally cuts into the flower. And I want this circle. So sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes it is a little weird, but it's only like 1% of the time. Like 1% of the time. There's a subscription and some free shapes. So your Cricut, Jen, does not use cartridges. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Jen? There's no cartridges anymore. Is that the thing that's happening? Vanessa says she'd rather use her ScanNCut over the Cricut. There are some shapes sometimes that I want to cut out. And in that case, I'll just print it out and have my ScanNCut scan it and keep it to memory. And there I have the shape. Jen says no more cartridges. Wow. Okay, that's a news to me. That is news to me. Okay. It's done cutting. We will release it. Come down to my table here. See half of what I'm doing. I gotta take off the tape because I tape my, I'm using cardstock. I have heard of people also using tape with vinyl, just like taping down the edges. Wow, look at this. The light blue ones, it didn't want to recognize the outer border for whatever reason. Just the light blue ones. The rest of them, it cut out just fine, but just the light blue ones. So weird. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. You know what? I'll let it. That's fine. Everything else is perfect. Just get all this off here. You do this one time and you'll have labels for the rest of your life. Everything is online for the Cricut now. Wow. Okay. Well, that's different. That's not how it was back in the day. We got the blue. Now let's do some of the yellows. Some pretty buttery yellows here. And a banana yellow and a dark yellow. I would say this is dark yellow. It's definitely like a tannish, yellowish brown. But I thought it would look good. I thought it would still look good. So I have green, blue, pink, purple, and yellow colors of labels. Then I have the white with the black outline and the black with the white outline and craft. So that's 8 different colors, 8 different variations of these labels. So you can find whichever one's going to fit your project or whatever colors are your favorite. You can pick those ones. Okay. So let's get this in here. Let's cut out these yellows now. If you don't do the subscription, then you can buy individual images. And how much do the individual images cost? Like $1? Like a couple of dollars? What? That's crazy. It's a little crazy. Zena, it's Zena in the house. The Cricut will let you scan and cut. But I think you have to scan it on a mat and then cut it on a different mat, or you have to have like the image from your computer. I don't even know how. You can do it, but it's not, I don't know if it's its main function. Maybe it's not its main function, so it takes a couple steps to get there. That's what I've heard. I'm over here like this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm over here doing that off camera. No, Cricut only has the print and cut. Oh, so it has to print it out for you, and then it'll cut it. I can't imagine Cricut ink. How much that would cost? I can't. I don't even want to think about it. Printer ink's already expensive, and then you're trying to like put a brand on it, like another brand on it. I don't know. It sounds a little much. Does anybody know if the Cricut allows you to cut out light colors like creams? Lenny would like to know. Jen says Cricut has a print and cut feature, so you print them on a printer and it will slightly shrink your images, and there's quite a few steps. Oh no. Oh no, that's not what we want to hear. So, like I said, this ScanNCut here, this is its main feature. Is it will scan whatever you put in there, and it will cut out basically whatever has a dark outline. Sometimes it gets a little special sometimes. Excuse me. Oh my god. Cricut has way more steps than ScanNCut. Okay. So when your Cricut prints it out, it shrinks it? Oh my gosh. It has to have print marks on the corners of the paper, and it reads the marks. I don't even know what. What? That's a little interesting. It's a little interesting. Again, I'm cutting cardstock right now, which is pretty much exclusively what I cut out with my ScanNCut. I really only like cutting out cardstock. Hi, Miss Gigi. Lenny would like to know if Jen likes the ScanNCut over the Cricut. What about it? What do you think, Jen? What? She says she has a Cricut. I don't know if she has a ScanNCut though. With Cricut, you have to have the registration marks to be able to cut. I wouldn't even know where would you even put those? I don't even know. Tammy, hi Tammy. I'm gonna check it now. Oops. I almost threw all my labels over. I almost threw them all over. Okay, so there's the yellow one. I have to do a pink one next. I'm gonna do a pink one. I like this school bus yellow. Actually, school buses are more like this color, I guess. Okay, we're going to add it to the bag. My little bag of labels right here. I knew I was going to need a bigger bag than the one that I originally picked up. Okay, let's do a pink. We'll do this. This one has these. All of the sets, like all the pink sets, have the same 5 different colors throughout every single page. So just so you know. You get the colors on every page and every design pretty much. Terry, hi Terry, how are you? Don't forget to give me a little thumbs up if you have a moment. Let me know. Get this tape over here. Okay. Here is our pinks. Pinks and berries, I would say, because there's pink and then there's more like berry colors, a little bit more purpley. But it's a berry color, so that's why it's in the pinks. I hope the color schemes make sense, y'all. I hope that you're not like, why is there blue and the green? It's a teal. Teal has green in it. Okay, we're gonna scan, direct cut, start, and now it's gonna scan it. Terry says she's still learning her ScanNCut. Tammy says it makes great stickers. Oh, Tammy says she prints and cuts on her Cricut all the time. Okay, here we're gonna frame it. Just tell it where our images are. Sorry, you can't see the screen. Sorry, you cannot see the screen. Lenny says it's a hassle to scan and cut out on your Cricut. So it seems like everybody kind of has their own opinion. Some people love it, some people don't love it. I don't think so. You can open the program, pick what you want. It tells you to put the paper in your printer. Cut. Daisy, have you had this ScanNCut for a long time? I've had this ScanNCut since I believe it was November of last year. Yeah, November of last year is when I got this model. I've had an older model. This is the SDX125. I've had the CM350 before for many years. The oldest ScanNCut I had, I think I had it for 5 years before it finally died on me. Which is fine. I mean, that's understandable, I guess. I did use it a lot. Yeah, these are printables. You can check them out in my store. Here's the labels section. So you can check them out right there. Right there. You want to check out the labels section. Thank you, Vanessa. Do you have to replace the blade often? Not too often. I wouldn't say too often. I saw this one lady. She said to ball up a piece of foil and stab the needle and the piece of foil so that I would like sharpen the needle. So I'm gonna try that. I'm going to try that probably really soon. But no, I don't really have to change out the needle too often. Probably, it takes a long time for the needle to go dull. It really does. If I use it like a lot, maybe, I couldn't really even tell you how many pages I do. Maybe like after like 500 pages, I would say. Probably, maybe 300, something like that. It's not very often. Not very often. But I have to cut out Christmas die cuts and floral die cuts. I cut them out all the time, so it's not really. So I probably go through maybe like 2-3 needles a year, which again is not that bad. And I didn't try the whole trick of stabbing the tin foil. So I'm probably going to try that, stabbing the ball of tin foil with your needle to keep it sharp. Apparently is the tip of the day. Okay, so here's my pink labels. Again, I have some berry colors, a peachy color, straight up just pink, and light dusty pink, and like a light bright pink. The pink ones are pretty, aren't they? Okay, so I'm going to do another page of my greens, which again has this like dusty dark green with a hint of blue in it. It has these beautiful teal colors right here, light teal, dark teal, and this like dusty minty green, and then we have like our lime green. Those are apparently these are my favorite greens. They looked really cute, and I'm really excited about the green ones. Green labels are so pretty. I should look into the Cricut. I get a lot of people, like, just to look into it so I know a little bit more knowledgeable. I do get a lot of people asking me, like, what do you think about the Cricut? What do you think about the Silhouette? To be honest with you, I'm not bothered. I have not looked up. I have not looked up how the Silhouette or the Cricut work in so long. Probably when I was deciding about whether I wanted a ScanNCut. I was between a ScanNCut and a Silhouette. And I saw the Silhouette, and I watched a couple of videos, and honestly, it just seemed like too much for me. Like, I will watch a lot of videos before I decide, especially if it's anything more than like $10, I'm gonna look it up and see how much, if I'm really gonna use it. So I decided that the Silhouette was just too many steps for me. And when I looked at the ScanNCut, I was just obsessed with like how easy it is, because all I really want to do is print stuff that I cut out stuff that I printed out. So that is this machine's main feature. It does other things. You can cut vinyl with it. You can cut pleather with it. You can engrave with it. You can do a lot of things with this machine, but I really just want to cut out stuff I printed out. That's it. I can design fancy files for it if I really wanted to, but I really don't. I just want to print it, cut it out for me, please. So that's why I like this machine. I think I prefer the old Cricut with cartridges. Well, I mean, if you had to pay for every purchase, for every image, of course you'd want your cartridges back. They had those on sale sometimes. Sometimes you got them for free. Sometimes you got them for really cheap on Craigslist. I would want the cartridges back too. The teals and pinks are my favorites now. Those really greens. These greens are so pretty. You got a couple straight up green, and then you get teal. Like, to me, I'd rather have teal than green. So that's why I put a bunch of teals in. Oh, my back. I think having the cartridges in the software already makes it easier. See? My only issue with Cricut, why I stopped using my Cricut, is because I used to have a Gypsy, and then my Gypsy broke. So I had no cartridges, because I sold my cartridges because I put them all on my Gypsy, and then my Gypsy died. And I was so mad at Cricut. I mean, it's all I don't know, maybe it's me. I don't know. So I lost all my cartridges, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to use this Cricut anymore. Yeah, I don't like the software. Maybe I'm too old school. It was it wasn't hard to cut out shapes with the Cricut back in the days. It was not hard. Gypsy is obsolete now, see? See, I would have been done with it eventually also. I would have been done with it eventually. And I didn't like, okay, so the reason why I don't cut anything but cardstock out on my ScanNCut is because of the Cricut. When I used to have a Cricut, it used to shred regular paper. It really only wanted to cut out cardstock. If any other type of paper, it would just shred it. So then I just started just cutting out cardstock, and I kind of just brought that over to the ScanNCut. You can cut out regular paper. I just really exclusively only use it for cardstock. Because I just don't want to deal with the headache of having it shred my paper. Because sometimes it would. Sometimes the stickiness of the mat would shred the paper. It was just a mess. So I'm exclusively only a cardstock kind of person here in this situation now because of that. Because of that trauma. Because of all that. I don't think I've even ever tried to cut out regular paper with the ScanNCut. I exclusively cardstock. Okay, these beautiful creams. I love the teals, you guys. Teal has green in it, so it's a green. In my eyes, it's a green. Okay, okay. Like your designs, do you cut them with your brother? Yes, 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 yes. I cut most of my designs out with my brother. Here's the purples. Tell me you don't love it, because I would love to dip these into some eyeshadow and put them on my eyes right now. I basically have every single one of these colors in eyeshadow, so that's probably why I decided to pick them out. Tell me when I'll tell you when the last time I used purple eyeshadow. I don't even know. I used to wear crazy makeup in my 20s, and now I don't know. I just want to wear some, like, I can't remember the last time I put on makeup, but I just want to put on some like little beigey gold on my eyelids, some mascara, my foundation, call it a day. But I for sure have all these colors in eyeshadow, for sure. I can tell you that right now. I'll probably go pull them out right now. Okay. So now let's load it up. My little ScanNCut here. Zena, we're all thinking she fell asleep. She just went to go make tea, y'all. She's making her tea. And we're gonna scan it. Let me see. Let me look up what I missed. I couldn't figure out all the layers of cartridges. I think I should be named Craft Disaster. Jen, oh my gosh. Let's see. I have Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. Carolyn says she has a ScanNCut. Hang on a second. Let me look up. Carolyn says she has a ScanNCut and she doesn't use it as much as she should. I was just thinking the other day if I can tape my cardstock down. Now watching you, I know you can. Definitely tape it down, girl. Don't worry about the mat not being sticky. If you're doing something very intricate, I would definitely tape a little bit more. Usually I'll just tape the corners and like one of the sides. With something like this, it's just circles. But if you're doing something a little bit more squiggly, then definitely tape down like all the sides. But definitely you can tape it out. Definitely. Hang on, I gotta edit that out. Okay, we're cutting and start. I like now how it tells you how long it's gonna take to cut it out. I know you can't see that on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Vanessa says, asking Zena if she's been down any rabbit hole lately. Jen says, what's makeup? I know, right? I don't see the point to wear makeup right now. I'm going to be wearing a mask. What is the point? To try to wear something on my face and just going to get all over your mask. Stuck in the house for a year. I'm not worried about makeup, right? Me either. I just go out right now. I really don't care. I don't think anybody cares right now. Lenny, okay. Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you next time. Thank you for your support. Daisy, can you speed up the blade on the ScanNCut? Speed up. Like make it faster? Yeah, I think you could make it faster. I have mine on the slowest setting. I think you can make it a little bit faster. gonna be at this all night cutting all these out, and then I'm gonna cut these out too because I know I'm gonna use these, the beige and the black, especially the whites. I know I'm gonna use that a lot. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the night doing this fun activity. We'll come back. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow because my husband is having a get together with his friends tomorrow, so I don't think I will be here tomorrow. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I might be back on time. I don't know. It's a special event, so I don't want to rush him to get back home. But we will for sure be doing embellishments with these, and I know some of them, like these ones, I'm just gonna stick on a page. So some of them are just gonna be stuck on a page, but we can make some cute embellishments from these. Daisy, what size did you print out the labels? These are just printed out regular size. I didn't resize them at all. I really can't even tell you what size they are. I have to measure them. I don't think I ever measured them. This one's at least 4 because this is 8 inches wide. 8.5, so this is at least almost 4 inches. But no, I don't really have a size on them. I just printed them out as the file, as they were on the file. So they're not resized here. You have a lot of cutting too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I will just sit here, watch little YouTube videos, and just cut these out. And then that way I don't have to do it for a long time. I'll just have a nice stock. That's usually how I work. So that's just tonight's activity. During the day, I spent the whole day basically designing these, finishing up their design. So tonight, we shall cut them out, and we shall have fun. And I really like when it's all over, but I really like seeing the big stash of things that I made. Y'all know me. Y'all know I get excited when I make stuff. I also get excited when I just cut them out. Okay, Daisy, you should use both ScanNCuts that you have. Oh my God, Vanessa, you're right, girl. I need to. Do I have a mat for it? I think I needed to buy a new mat for my other ScanNCut, or I can't remember. But yeah, you are correct. I'm going to clean off my desk. I'm going to use both. Oh my God, Vanessa. Why did I not remember? I have 2. I have 2 ScanNCuts. Hello. I'll definitely get this done a lot faster then. Oh, yeah, huh? Okay, so here's the little circle ones. They're a little bit over an inch, like 1.25 inches. Of course, that's how my printer prints them out. Your printer might be a little bit differently. And of course, your colors might be a little bit different than how you see them on the screen. But they should look very, 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 very similar. Look at this. So exciting. Nice big old pile. I'll probably separate the small labels from the rest. But for now, my little half-gallon bag is getting full of labels. All right. So what color did I just do? Purple. I just did a purple. Let's do another blue. Let's do the blue circles. They look fabulous. This blue right here, it's like royal blue. It's beautiful. I love it. So much fun. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Doesn't look like I did. Looks like we're good here. Definitely don't have to worry about the mat stickiness. Just go ahead, tape down the corners, tape down the sides, and you're ready to go again. And I kind of low-key prefer to use the tape. Because like I said, if I made it sticky, I would have to worry about dust. I would have to really take more extra care of it. With this, I really don't care if this gets dusty because I don't even cut here. I really only put my paper in the middle. I'm so weird about that. And that's not like a rule or it's not like a tip or anything. It's just what I like to do. I don't know. Where did my little stylus go? Over here. the home button, scan, direct cut, and we're going to start. Y'all have the best ideas for me. Okay, let's get the blue ones done here. I'll have to clean off my desk for sure to use both my ScanNCuts. It's possible. Of course, my desk is actually a dining room table, so it is a lot wider and longer than just a regular desk. So that's nice. That's always nice. Make sure I get my camera in shot, not the rest of my mess. My office is so messy right now. A friend made me a big flat zippered bag to put my mat in to do so it does not collect dust. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. So I cut. I already did that, and I'll start. And it's going to take 4 minutes to cut all of these little circles here. Vanessa, you're right. That's why I need you to stick around, girl, because I'm a mess. Okay? I'm a big old mess. Let it be known. Tomorrow I'll probably release, I have this printable of happy quotes I was going to put out. And it's basically the same little label shapes as my Bible journaling set. But I'm going to make them all just regular happy quotes. That should be out tomorrow. So I'll be putting those out. So check out my shop. I have been pretty much posting like a design here and there. Thank you, Vanessa. It's very nice of you to say. Very nice, very kind. You're too honest. Vanessa, be a little less honest. Thank you. No, you're right. I am a mess. I need to take a shower. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't imagine cutting this stuff out, though. If you want to cut them up by hand, I mean, by all means. I just could not. I don't know. It'd take me forever. If y'all don't have a ScanNCut, for sure, look it up. It is a luxury item. It's not the cheapest, but it is most helpful. And for me, because my hands, they just don't work very well. They'll start hurting. So it's pretty much essential to me. I don't see this as to me, it's a luxury that I need. So I'm very, very happy with it. The SDX125 has been great so far. Besides the little issue with the mats that I'm not the most fan of, I'm pretty happy with this machine. Pretty happy. For the straight lines, you can use a paper trimmer. Yes, you could. Then you would need a corner punch for the rounded edge ones. Maybe a circle punch. I don't know if I have. I didn't make them a standard size, so I don't even know. Zena says it'll be her next purchase. Yeah, you could find a circle punch if you can find the right size, because I did not think about that. They're about 1.25 inches, I want to say. They're not 2 inches. So we got the blue ones done. And the tape. If you are going to tape the corners down, you have to make sure you get all the tape off every single time. Sometimes a little piece of tape can get stuck in the scan element. And you'll have a fun time discovering. There'll be like a line when you scan. It'll show this line, and you'll be like, "What is that line?" And sometimes it's a piece of tape that's stuck on the scanner. So that's why I always make sure I take off every little corner of tape every time that I finish, so that I can prevent that. But it's easily fixed. Even if it does happen, it's not the worst. You just have to pull out a piece from underneath and clean off the scanner area, but it's not that hard. With the light circles, I don't know why it didn't want to cut out. You see that outer line that this dark blue one has? It didn't cut that out of that line. I don't know why, because it has a dark outline on it. So, but anyways, and it just did it to the light colored ones. It's kind of funny. Weird and funny. Weird and funny. But there's a lot of things you can do with your ScanNCut. If you look up videos, there's so many things you can do. You can build a whole business with your ScanNCut. A lot of people do. And it's amazing. It's great. It's an amazing tool if you can get one for yourself. Maybe ask for it for Christmas. Maybe save up $25 a month. And then by the end of the year, you can buy one because it is amazing. Of course, like I said, I design my stuff in my shop specifically so that it prints out on the ScanNCut. So don't be surprised if other designers' stuff doesn't cut out as easily, because I design my files specifically with my ScanNCut in mind. I really keep that in mind when I design. Okay, so we're gonna get to do this last page. Yeah, you can use the extra paper for a stencil. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay. But definitely you can manage to cut these out. It might just be a little bit trickier, but you can manage to cut these out by hand with a paper trimmer. It's not impossible. Like Vanessa said, if you have punches, etc., if you have die cuts, dies, I should say, you should be able to cut these out. They're pretty standard shapes. Let me get up to my scanner again. I did put some tape here on the corners to keep it from getting messed up. That's before any of these registration marks there. Oh, nope. See, it loaded incorrectly. On the last one, that's how you're gonna make me look. That's what it was doing to me, and that's when I took it into the brother's authorized seller to look at it, but it was just my mat. It was just the mat. There was nothing wrong with the machine. So if y'all have any questions about the ScanNCut, speak now, forever hold your peace. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I am about to log off after I'm done cutting this off. So if you want to know anything, if you have any questions, please let me know now. If you want to leave them down below in the comments section, that's totally cool. Again, the labels are in my shop. They will be, I'll leave a link in the description as well as a comment. And also here is the link for my ScanNCut, my affiliate link if you'd like to check it out, if you want to see which one I have, just so we have a basis of what it is that I'm using. There are other models of this machine, but that is specifically the one that I have. Do some of these edges look jagged? Hang on. Oh, that's a little jagged. Why do they look jagged? Why? That's all I want to know is why. Let's see. Now she's trying to get y'all to marry the ScanNCut. I am trying to close the deal here, Vanessa, okay? I'm just kidding. I don't get anything out of whether you buy the ScanNCut or not, other than like 50 cents. I have no affiliation with Brother ScanNCut other than my affiliation with Amazon for a couple of cents. I think somebody purchased the ScanNCut under my link. I think I got like maybe $5. From the, what, $400 sale, I got $5. But hey, it doesn't come out of your pocket. Amazon pays that for me. You pay what you pay, and you don't pay nothing else. Zena says, do you need to use a computer for the ScanNCut? You do not. It has preloaded shapes, and you can drag them around and pick where you want them to cut on the paper. And you can make some fancy shapes and stuff with your computer and then send it to the ScanNCut, but you do not have to. You do not have to. I never have. Other than doing an update one time, I've never connected my ScanNCut to my computer. No. I just scan what I have printed out and it cuts it out. That's pretty much 99.9% of what I do. Once in a while, I'll want to cut out like a triangle or something, and I'll look through the preloaded shapes and use the machine itself to cut stuff out. But no, you do not have to connect it to your computer. Not at all. Not to do anything. Not really. No. Which is great. Yes. Yes, Zena. It's one less thing, one less program you have to learn how to use. But yeah, no, definitely you don't have to. I know you can preload shapes. You can make your own shapes. You can find different shapes that I think ScanNCut has in its library and use them through your computer, but you do not have to. No. Okay, you guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me. Thank y'all for chatting with me. Thank y'all so much for your support on my shop. If you are looking for affordable junk journal printables, you can check out my shop. I really do appreciate y'all's support. I may or may not be back tomorrow to do some more embellishments, but for next week for sure, we'll be working on, oh my God, is next week Christmas? Next week is Christmas week. Oh my God. Or am I going to do the last 7 days? I have to figure it out. Am I going to do the last 7 days? Or am I going to do next week? Because after next week, there's still like 3 days left in the week, in the month. So I'm going to figure out whether I want to start Christmas next week or I want to wait till like maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the week after that. I don't know. Anyways, Christmas week is coming up. And I want to thank y'all so much for subscribing. Thank y'all so much for leaving comments. I try and reply to as many as I can. And I do appreciate y'all so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. Thank you guys. I may or may not be back tomorrow, but I'm usually live Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 12 a.m. Central Standard Time and 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope y'all have a good day. If I don't get to see y'all tomorrow, I hope y'all have a good weekend. And thank you guys so much. Give me a little thumbs up if you have a moment. And thank you guys. Bye.